Welcome. So, today we're going to unpack a really powerful lesson about building wealth, and it's all inspired by the book Just Keep Buying. We're going to do it with the help of a little bear who learns a huge secret about candy and investing. Okay, let's dive right in. I want you to meet AQ, an absolutely adorable bear cub who has a bit of a problem. See, every single day at the schoolyard store, he faces a choice that, well, a lot of us face, just on a much, much sweeter scale. AQ's habit was pretty straightforward. See a lollipop? Buy a lollipop. Simple as that. And this constant desire for a sugar rush led him to ask his dad a really honest question. He's just wondering, when can I have all the lollipops I want? It's a perfect, almost innocent way of looking at wealth as just a tool for instant gratification. But his dad, who's pretty wise, saw this as a golden teaching opportunity. He completely reframed the goal. He explained that just buying candy, well, that leads you absolutely nowhere. The real secret, he told him, isn't to buy the candy, but to buy the tree that grows the candy. And this right here, this is the core choice we all face with our money. On one side, you've got consumption. You buy the lollipop, you enjoy it for a minute, and then, poof, it's gone. You're just left with an empty stick. But on the other side, there's investment. You buy the whole candy factory, and that factory, it doesn't just disappear. It actually grows and keeps producing more and more candy for you long into the future. Now, you can imagine AQ was a little confused. A candy-growing tree? I mean, that sounds like something out of a fairy tale, right? But his dad explained that there's a simple, real-world formula for building one. And that formula is beautifully simple. Just keep buying. That's it. Forget about trying to time the market perfectly or finding some secret stock-picking trick. The real magic is just in the consistent, disciplined habit of buying assets. You're basically planting and watering your own candy-growing tree, one little seed at a time. So this is where the story gets real for us. The candy factory isn't just a fantasy. It's a perfect metaphor for real-world assets. You can think of it as owning stocks in a great company, or ETFs that bundle a bunch of those stocks together, or hey, even a property that brings in rental income. It's really anything you own that works for you and grows over time. So, to turn this big idea into an actual habit, Bear Dad gave AQ 3 heroic missions. You can think of them like levels in a video game, you know? Each one is designed to build the skills he needs to become a master investor. So these 3 missions, together, they build a really powerful habit. Mission 1, save smartly. The idea is to aim to invest half your income. Mission 2, use the 2x rule to balance what you want now with what you want later. And mission 3, and this one is so important, is to reframe your thinking. Market downturns aren't a crisis. They're a huge discount sale for your candy factory. That second mission, the 2x rule, honestly, it's such a clever tool for building financial discipline. It's designed to create a direct link between your desire for something right now and your bigger long-term goals. Here's exactly how it works. Let's say Akyu wants a trading card that costs 50 yuan. Well, before he can buy it, he first has to invest 50 yuan into his candy factory fund. See, the rule isn't about telling yourself no, it's about creating balance. This simple little game forces you to pay your future self first before you spend on something temporary. So Akyu actually took his dad's missions to heart. He saved, he followed that 2x2 rule, and he didn't freak out when things looked a little scary. And as time went on, day by day, week by week, something really kind of magical started to happen. You know that immediate thrill he got from a lollipop? It started to fade. Compared to the amazing growing power of his candy factory, a single piece of candy just seemed, well, small, almost insignificant. It was like choosing to pick up a tiny pebble when you could be building a giant mountain. His long-term vision was just getting so much clearer than his short-term cravings. And then he discovered the absolute best part: candy dividends. This is the income his investments started generating all on their own. It was like getting a surprise bag of goodies that you didn't even have to work for. And even better, that bag of treats just kept getting bigger and bigger every single year. Now, of course, the story isn't just for little bears. It's really a simple playbook for anyone, parents, teachers, you, me, who wants to build a better financial future or, help others learn how to do the same. The real magic of this approach is how it completely transforms financial education. It stops being this boring, intimidating lesson about spreadsheets and numbers.
Instead, it becomes a fun, relatable family adventure. You're not just talking about finances, you're talking about building candy factories and going on heroic missions to build a better future together. And this is how you really bring that candy factory to life. These missions can be adapted for pretty much any setting. You could have a practice investment fund in a classroom, or maybe a weekly family talk about what we want versus what we want to invest in. You can absolutely play the 2x rule game with real-life purchases. The whole key is to turn these big ideas into small, tangible, everyday habits. So let's wrap this up with a little challenge for you. Imagine you have $100 in your hand right now. Following the spirit of that 2-buy rule, what lollipop would you buy? And maybe more importantly, how would you invest the rest to start building your very own candy factory?